For my final paper, my thesis is Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope as Equipment for Living for people who are uncertain about their purpose in life. In the abstract, I basically summarize the movie with special regards to the journey of Luke Skywalker, going from a young farm boy who was unsure about his purpose in life to becoming a Jedi in training and learning the ways of the Force. Also, within that, he encounters Obi-Wan Kenobi, who provides the role of a guide or mentor and help laying the foundation for the experience and for what Luke's journey in life will become. Scrolling down towards the end, proposing some questions. What do I want to be when I grow up? What is my purpose? What is my journey in life? Talking about those concepts. And again, for some people in life, the process was easier. For others, it may have been a little more challenging. And I ask at the end, so how is it that we can break through the cycle of uncertainty and find our purpose in life? Again, proposing a question to help get your mind going in that direction. With a literary review, we start off with Kenneth Burke's concept of equipment for living. It's been used in poetry, literature, and in this case, film, which is Star Wars. Again, movies allow for people to connect with through the characters, through the storyline. There are many different elements that one can connect to and relate to as well. In the second part, without a clear sense of meaning, Viktor Frankl says, we drift, lose vitality, and frequently fall into apathy, neurosis, and despair. We've seen it all too many times in real life, where someone makes a wrong decision, things don't work out, they fall into depression, maybe drugs or alcohol or some other negative influence. Luke Skywalker's journey in life could have very easily ended up that way, but fortunately it didn't. Moving on to the next source by Later, he says, most of us want to know that there's a purpose to life, that our being here does mean something, and that what we do matters. Again, most of us want to feel that we're doing something fulfilling, something that's important, something that provides value, whether it's to ourselves or to others as well, something important. Allen and Finkelstein here, they talk about mentorships and guidance. And again, as I mentioned, Obi-Wan Kenobi's role with Luke Skywalker of a guide helped to lay the foundation for his experience. And in real life as well, having a guide or mentor can save you a lot of time, can give you a lot of help, a lot of assistance, provide many resources, and make your journey in life just that much easier. Moving on to the methodology, I set it up in terms as a one-day event for high school students between 14 to 17 years of age, and there are basically three components to that day. The first part kicks off with a panel discussion with college advisors and first-year college students. Basically, the college advisors will outline the process for applying to a college or university, registration, financial aid, other important information that is pertinent to the process. The first-year college students basically will give their perspective to the high school students about their journey and how they went from high school to a college, university, and what that experience was like, and to give additional tips or suggestions about that. The second part, what career is for me? Basically, there are two parts or two questionnaires to kind of help generate ideas for the students. For example, what career choices are you interested in? Why does it interest you? Choose 5 career paths, and for them to be honest with their choices, as this will pertain to where their journey in life may go, what career path they may take. The other part of it is to identify skills or abilities that they have, to find out, generate ideas in terms of activities that they like, what they have fun doing. Is there a career opportunity with that? And again, all that information will be compiled, the data, and again, a follow-up will be scheduled with a guidance counselor or an advisor at a future point in time. The third part of the day will culminate with a career fair, where basically there will be professionals in the respective fields interacting with the students in an informal networking session where they can give information about the particular company or career path, what the requirements are, some suggestions, and provide additional resources to the students. And the students can ask them questions and basically generate interest in that career. They can hand out flyers, business cards, maybe set up for future appointments with those professionals as well. Basically, giving additional resources to high school students helping them find their purpose in life, helping with their journey, and making a career decision. And basically, with the conclusion, Star Wars has various messages and meanings throughout the film and has many implications that mirror our lives. And again, for my example, I chose to look at Luke Skywalker's journey and going from not knowing what to do with his life to finding something much, much greater that he had no idea was out there or was available to him. And again, I close with a statement that says, each and every one of us has a purpose in our life, whether we realize it or not, and to start to find out what it is. And more importantly, to know that our purpose is one that has value, meaning, and importance. Thank you for your time.